Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Detroit Tigers. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Detroit Tigers.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Anibal Sanchez gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Gregory Polanco. He will lead this one off today.
Right fielder, number 25.
First pitch coming now from Sanchez. And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway. The windup and the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
The 1-2. Hit hard to the right side. And the Pirates are into the hit column for the first time this year.
Hey, you got to respect the first baseman getting dirty right there, but that batter was able to shoot that right past him.
Starlin Marte.
Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here's Starling Marte, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike one. Polanco aboard here at first with nobody out. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
And it's 1-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Now a throw over to first. Runner back standing. The 1-2. Slider stayed too low. Ball two. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, Kang. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball two.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the three-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
2-0 count, the pitch. In the dirt here, and he'll keep that runner where he is, but meanwhile it's 3-0 now. 3-0 pitch. And that misses, ball four. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Pedro Alvarez.
Now to the plate, Pedro Alvarez. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
The 0-1 on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Hill on the move. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting fifth, second baseman, Neil Walker.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Neil Walker. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. In there at the letters 0-1. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Martinez. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. The Tigers coming up, no score. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's focus our attention on the guy behind the dish, Matt Wieters. Not easy to do his job at get out of that crouch at 6'4", 6'5", and throw an absolute rocket down to second base. And oh, by the way, hit from both sides of the plate. Look for him to have a big day today.
Coming to the plate now, Derek Hill. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Derek Hill.
First offering on its way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. One out, nobody on. One and one.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
1-2. Two and two. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead.
Hey, you come out of spring training feeling pretty good about your swing, and how about this? Your first at-bat of the year, kaboom! This could lead to a very big year. First at-bat, home run, not a bad way to start.
Next up for Detroit, Miguel Cabrera.
Third, first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drilled down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he'll pull into second with one away.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Into the box, Harmon Bell. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Ready with the 1-0. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. The throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Stepping in now, Mitch Moreland. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Up top, it's 2-0.
Yeah, it looks like to me he hasn't quite found that release point so far here in the first inning.
Bell, the runner at second with one away. Two balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 is laid off up for ball number 3. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk. And there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
At the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. And the Tigers trying to make this first inning even bigger here. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
I'm set with the 0-1. And a double steal try here. And that's through, a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. The 0-2 pitch to Hardy. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So stepping in, Alex Avila. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Pitch on its way to Avila. And that one just missed outside.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Three runs already home here. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You've got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Just got a piece up the line, and he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. Tigers are out in front, 3-0. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now.
Leading off for
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Wieters awaits the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
batting 7th, third baseman.
Up next for the Buccos, Gus Costanzo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball that finds the outside corner. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And this one's inside and high. 1-2 down. Here he comes again, 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
In now, Harold Ramirez, and he puts it on the ground to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about it. Into the box now, Alan Hansen. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And there's ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ramirez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Ready with another 2-2. 2-2 pitch just missed.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. The next 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Digging in to try it again, Gregory Polanco. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. In the air out to straightaway left. Bell sprinting after it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. They trail it here 3-0. Digging in, number 26. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Takes a knee-high fastball. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is a fastball that misses.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
To 2-2 now. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Fouled off. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Derek Hill. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
Ball and a strike. Hill is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. A runner at first with no outs here. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Ramirez is going to get there. He's got it one away.
The right fielder, number 28, J.D. Martinez.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, J.D. Martinez. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. Bouncer up the middle. Oh, what a dive. One there on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Tigers are shut down there, but they lead it 3-0. A nice aerial look of downtown Detroit as we welcome you back to our MLB Network broadcast from Comerica Park. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Now here it comes. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Bell is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Now batting, number 27.
Striding in once again, Kang. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way in front of that fastball. Kang, a native Floridian. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
Two and one. Fly ball out toward left center field. Hardy is under it. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Pedro Alvarez.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone. A solo home run for Pedro Alvarez, number 197 in his career, and the Pirates have struck for a run. It's now a 3-1 game.
Certainly a home run worthy of show track, and we see here that ball was blasted off the bat at 116 miles an hour. The distance wasn't too shabby either.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
Here's Neil Walker.
Second baseman, Neil
As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Pirates get 1 on the home run by Pedro Alvarez. We played 2.5. It's the Tigers 3 and the Pirates 1. Next for the Tigers, Miguel Cabrera.
Leading off for the Tigers, the first baseman, number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
The pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Now the 1-0. Sharp ground ball to third. And he'll have himself a leadoff single as this is through into left.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, D-roll. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
Ready for another chance? Harmon Bell. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's set. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Now a move over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Cabrera on at first. Nobody out. 2-0 to the Tigers left fielder.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
A look at Cabrera, now the pitch, and he fouls this one off. The 3-1 comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball four.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Striding forward now is the DH, Mitch Moreland. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch on its way. Here's a strike.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have two options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
The 0-1 delivery in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Here it comes, 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Scooped up on the backhand. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Nick Castellanos now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Castellanos, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
Now the 2-1. And it's fouled away. Two outs here with a runner at third.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. J.J. Hardy would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Hardy waiting on the 1-0. A bouncer to the left side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Can't do much with that one. It's 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, Gus Costanzo. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Popped him up. And he'll put this away for the second out.
Center fielder number 34, Harold Ramirez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Harold Ramirez. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. Now the 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Another full count pitch home. Fouled away. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. So striding in, Alex Avila. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Alex Avila.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. The 2-1. His fastball taken high for a ball.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting, number 26.
Ready now, number 26. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Avila gets his lead at first, nobody out. The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball 1.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 pitch. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Here now the 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Stepping in now, Derek Hill, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at-bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's J.D. Martinez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. From the stretch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Lifted into the air out towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Tigers leave 1 as the lead remains 3-1. Leading off the inning, Alan Hansen, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Alan Hansen.
First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Gregory Polanco. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. Sanchez coming up on pitch number 71 so far. Popped him up. Castellanos is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Here's Starling Marte, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his 2-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Count remains at 0-2.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Ready once again. Kang, man at first after the 2-out walk. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one right down Main Street. The 0-1 pitch misses. That's ball 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Marte is off at first with 2 away. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's gone a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Ready on 1-2. Fouled off.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Pirates strand a couple. Score holds. It's 3-1. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2-0 count. The pitch. 3-0 now. Harmon Bell is on deck. 3-0 pitch. And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Digging in once again, Harmon Bell. First offering on its way. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back easily. Here's the 1-1. He's short, hit hard. He's got it. Here's Walker for 1. On to first, a double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
In now, Mitch Moreland. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He was a double play victim last time around. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Bounce to first. Alvarez has got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. We are in Motown, but I don't think we'll be seeing any of these people dancing in a soul review tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ready once again, Neil Walker, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Second baseman, Neil Walker.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
Swing and a miss as Walker's in a hole here. No balls and 2 strikes.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. The 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box now, Matt Wieters. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Popped him up. Castellanos in foul ground. 2 down.
Third baseman, number 7, Gus Costanza.
Ready for another chance. Gus Costanzo. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Here's a look over to first. Just keeping him floating. Standing in now, Harold Ramirez, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Two out with the man at first. And he misses with it. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole, and it's a foul ball. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw to first ends the inning. One left for Pittsburgh. They still trail it here 3-1. Striding in once again, Nicholas Castellanos.
Third baseman, number 30, Nick Castellanos.
First pitch on its way. Changeup in for a strike. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. The windup and the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. And through just 5 innings, he's coming up on 100 pitches now.
Yeah, Matty, I think one of the things you want to do is try to drive that pitch count up. And D-Row, if you're the offense right now, you're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, usually the starting pitcher doesn't get to see the lineup 3 times through. I wouldn't be shocked if there's a move made to the bullpen here.
And a neck-high fastball that time. J.J. Hardy waits on deck. Hit hard to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Digging in to try it again, J.J. Hardy. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That's wide, 2-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The 2-1. He's high and outside for a ball. Number 26 would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 out, nobody on. Full count now, 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
The 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Pitch on its way to Avila. High in the air out to center field. Marte is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. We're through the first 6 innings with the Tigers on top, and before we start the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary. Digging in once again, Alan Hansen. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now. It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he takes a called strike 2.
1 and 2.
Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2 and 2. Here it comes. Just hung in there on that one. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Hardy's there, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Gregory Polanco. His last at bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Here's the first pitch to him. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
2-0 now. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I tip my hat to the batter right there for taking that pitch. Most guys would have definitely been swinging in that situation. 2-0 fastball, but that was not in the zone he was looking for. Move on to the next pitch.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here's Starling Marte, 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
First things first, here's a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. He's set and the pitch. Here's the circle change and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike one.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe.
Oh, and it froze him, and they got him.
Hey, a good right-handed pickoff move is really all about the footwork, and that was nice. He got his feet all the way around the first, which allowed his hips and everything else to clear for an accurate throw to the inside of the bag. That, and it was real quick, too.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Pop high in the air. Cabrera shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Bucks go down quietly, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Earl White gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Earl White.
Ready for another shot now. Number 26. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, number 26.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground to short. Kang comes up with it. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting, center fielder, Derek Hill.
So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Derek Hill, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
J.D. Martinez will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Tigers, and it's still 3-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Tigers, number 33.
digging in and looking for more. Hang, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Number 27.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Final line there for the Detroit starting pitcher. And that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day. In now is Pedro Alvarez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Popped him up. Castellanos on the move, and he makes the catch for the second out. 8th inning at Comerica Park. You get a look at our line score there with the Tigers leading this one at home and trying to finish this one off. Here's Neil Walker. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-1 home. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Score holds. It's 3-1. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
First baseman number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
First pitch is a splitter for a called strike. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. To 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees.
2-2.
Still 2-2. One out, nobody on. Lined hard to center field, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Into the box, Mitch Moreland. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch coming, here it is.
Nope.
And that misses, ball one.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
It's 1-0 pitch on the way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. And there he goes towards second. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Marte. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark, did they send him home there? It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
Nick Castellanos now. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.J. Hardy, and he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. First pitch on its way. Up around the face.
Boy, it's really fun for me watching this vet out there battling in this tough spot. We've seen him in jams like this many times before, so he has plenty of experience to be able to get out of these kind of jams. And he's thinking more about that than the task at hand, which is getting this hitter out.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Bell on third. Moreland on second. Castellanos at first. One gone. Line drive, right field, base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And it's a 4-1 game. And they'll put the brakes on the runner at third, so the bases will remain loaded here with still only one away.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Here's a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Bases are loaded here. One man out. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. Make it 5-1.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan. But you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that.
Oh, it does. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball. You get up to warm up in the 9th. And you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
First offering on its way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Costanzo is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
Up next for the Tigers, center fielder, Derek Hill.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Derek Hill, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. 4-1. Here's the 1-0. Tough slider down low for a strike. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. 9th inning coming up. It's the Tigers 5 and the Pirates 1. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Matt Wieters, and they'll need him to get something going here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Bell is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. In now, Gus Costanzo. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Here comes the 1-0. And that one right down Main Street. Bases are empty, one man out. This one's down to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Center fielder number 34, Harold Ramirez.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Harold Ramirez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Line drive to left. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
5-1 the final total in today's game. The Detroit Tigers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Anibal Sanchez earns his first win of the season. Number 33 works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the Detroit Tigers. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Pirates, 1 run, 5 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Our paid attendance at Comerica Park this afternoon, a sellout of 40,000. The Tigers thank you for attending today's game and remind you to buckle up and drive home safely.